Hi there, I'm Lucy McDonald, physiotherapist. Welcome back to my virtual clinic. Today I'm going to be talking to you about tapering, when you should do it, how you should be doing it. But before I do, I want to say thank you very much to those of you that have sent me messages of support. We all have a finite amount of motivation and your messages really do keep me going, so thank you. So tapering, when should you do it and how should you do it? Number one, if you're training for a marathon, then you absolutely must taper at least 2 weeks, but ideally 3 weeks before your marathon. For shorter distances, then you can taper for less amount of time. So for example, if you're doing a half marathon distance, then 2 weeks should suffice. And say if you're doing a 10K, then a week should suffice. What is tapering though? This tapering thing that you've heard about. Tapering means reducing the amount of running that you're doing, and that's both in terms of the volume, so in other words the distances and time that you're spending on your feet, and also the intensity of your training sessions. So in other words, if you're training for a marathon, your longest run should be 3 weeks before the marathon, not sooner, and likewise if it's a half marathon, 2 weeks, and 10K, then a week. So what do you do then if you've done your maximum run? What do you do over the next few weeks? Well, it's good to keep running, but you just slowly but surely reduce both in terms of your distance and your intensity. Now, if you'd like some individualised advice, then please do get in touch, lucy@octopusclinic.com, and we could do a video consultation. They work really, really well. But what else could you be doing during that time? It's super important that you carry on doing all the other cross training that you've been doing over the last few weeks, months. And it's important that you keep your nutrition. Really change your focus. If you're finding it a bit frustrating not being able to focus on your next challenge with your running, then challenge yourself in terms of your nutrition and your lifestyle, because those things will put you in really good stead for the event. So make sure that you're getting your nutrition right, with all getting all the nutrients into your system from fruit, veg, good fats from nuts, seeds, oily fish, and watch all the videos that I've done, particularly on how to recover, because that gives you more detail on that topic. So focus on that, focus on managing your stress levels and getting decent amounts of sleep. Now, some of you may be watching this and thinking, but I can't taper because I haven't done a big distance. Or one of my friends has done 22 miles and one of my friends has done 20 miles and I'm not going to be able to run the marathon unless I've done a set amount of mileage. Let me reassure you that that is not the case. You don't need to do, there's no magic number of miles that you need to do before you run a marathon. And in fact, if you try and push yourself too much and do larger distances in the weeks coming up to the marathon, you will find that you will get injured, you will get tired, and by the time you get to the marathon, you will not be able to run that marathon certainly enjoyably and pain-free. So please, wherever you are in your training program, 3 weeks before a marathon, you need to start to taper and reduce your running. Now that may mean that when you get to the marathon, you might need to reconsider the amount of time that you're going to do it. You might need to do some run walk, but people get really respectable times with run walking marathons. So please do consider that. Try and listen to your body, listen to your brain, and don't listen to your ego. It's super important. Otherwise you'll end up injured and coming to see me. On that note, if you are injured and you're watching this and you're a few weeks before the marathon, please do get in touch. It's super important that we knock your injury on the head right now. I can give you lots of advice on things that you can be doing. So lucy@octopusclinic.com. Please do watch the video on recovery, so how to optimize recovery. There's a playlist for runners on the YouTube channel, so please do watch that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Octopus Clinic, and go to the Octopus Clinic website where you'll find loads of exercises as well. So that's www.octopusclinic.com. And in the meantime, please do let me know what you would like me to do a video on next. Bye.